Morning, good evening, good afternoon. I am ML7, I think. And right now, we have Season 14 that just dropped. It's December 10th, 2024, and I want to see the patch notes before we're diving right into the game. This is the first take, by the way. The first take, I swear. Proof that it isn't. Season 14. Get ready for an explosive season as we introduce Hazard, the new Scottish tank hero, embodying the spirit of anarchy for the greater good. Then test your skills with a unique blend of past and present 6v6. I'm gonna keep it like this. 6v6 role queue event where teamwork and synergy shine with the 2-2-2 setup. Plus, we play the Wield of the Hammer of Gods as Mythic Torg Reinhardt and earn up to 5 legendary skins with a premium battle pass. Back with nostalgia, customization, and a radical gameplay, Season 14 has everything you need to dominate in style and become a hazard to the competition. A hazard, okay. Winter Wonderland 2024. The Winter Wonderland event returns now through January 7th. Oh wow, it's gonna last a long time. Bringing fan-favorite modes and exclusive rewards for the holiday season. From May's Snowball Offensive to Freeze to Elimination, there's something for everyone. Complete challenges to earn seasonal rewards, including the festive Winter Casual Hansa scan. 6v6 Role Queue Experiment. Explore Overwatch 2's latest evolution with the 6v6 Role Queue Experiment, where strategy meets nostalgia. Dive into this unique mode to experience the dynamics of 6-player teams while maintaining structured gameplay, showcasing how modern Overwatch 2 heroes and abilities adapt to the classic team format. Hero Mastery Ashe. Practice your sharpshooting skills and get Bob to do something when Hero Mastery courses for Ashe arrives on January 14th. Oh, wow. And then, that's it. We're diving right into hero updates. Damage roll passive. Debuff duration increased from 2 to 3 seconds. Healing reduction increased from 20 to 25 seconds. Wait, they buffed the DPS passive? Yo! Yeah, okay, so... Okay. So, Juno Brig was played 99% of the time. The reason why was because those were the only 2 heroes I feel like you could stay alive in Overwatch, you know, in top 500. The only 2 supports, right? And yes, they were providing a ton of healing, but the reason you're picking them is because they were the only ones that can stay alive and can contribute to the fight with speed boost and with some healing and stuff. But this is a huge buff to all DPSs across the board. Oh, we have developer comments. Okay, my bad. I was being dramatic from the beginning. Let me get the full picture, and then I'll continue being dramatic. Global projectile size bonus. Hit scan radius large reduced from 0.08 to 0.07 meters. Oh. Hit scan radius small reduced from, 0.01. Projectile radius large reduced from 0.15 to 0.12. Okay. So it's going to be harder to land the shots. We've increased the potency of the damage roll passive in order to make the threat of sustained damage more meaningful by slowing down health recovery while in combat. At the same time, we're slightly decreasing how reliable hit scan and large travel time projectiles are to hit. I mean, so wait, they buffed the DPS passive, right? Debuff duration increased by 1 second and healing reduction increased by 5%. So they buffed this, and then they nerfed a little bit of the projectile, of the radiuses, of the projectile and the hit scan shots. I mean, we'll have to wait and see in-game how it's gonna feel and how much... I know how it's gonna sound. I know I always say this, but you know those training range clips in which like somebody stands still and you just get like huge kills and everybody is like, what the hell is happening? They don't move. You know what I mean? I want to see in-game, what does 0.01 meters mean? What does 0. Something meters mean? You know, mathematics. 0.03. But we'll see how this is going to feel like in game. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. I'm just saying, I feel like support hasn't been feeling that good to play recently. And this definitely will not help. Well, it will encourage you to do more damage though. So at least you're not going to be stuck there healing your tank nonstop. But usually what happens is if you nerf healing, you're just going to get heroes that can heal more because your tank is going to be upsetty spaghetti because they're not going to receive enough healing and then it's going to be your fault. Wrong key. I'm sorry about this. Continue. We'll continue. Doomfist. Seismic Slam. Shockwave range reduced from 18 to 15 meters. Cooldown increase by 0.5 seconds. The recent increase to Rocket Punch Wall Slam angle has added a lot of consistency and made Doomfist significantly more threatening. To help account for this, we're pulling out some of the survivability from Seismic Slam. Okay, right. personally, I've not seen that much Doomfist to like be a non-stop pick and stuff, but sure. Sure, Pete's just annoying. Okay, fine. Understandable. Okay. Hazard. Okay, please buff Hazard. I feel like Hazard wasn't that good at the beginning. I'm okay with Hazard being like really strong for like a week or two, and then hotfix if they overdid it. Okay, I want to see like some comps and stuff with Hazard. Hope they buffed him. The community feedback from Hazard's trial has been largely positive, despite underperforming slightly. We're adjusting his kit to increase the damage of his primary fire, making Bone Spur more consistent and a reliable tool for finishing off enemies. Spike Guard protection sometimes felt inconsistent due to being used from a third-person perspective. To address this, we've widened the forward blocking angle, providing Hazard with more reliable protection. Additionally, the damage of Spike Guard has been slightly reduced to balance the increased Bone Spur damage and protection radius. We're also strengthening the jagged wall to make it more impactful while increasing the time required to re-trigger the knockback effect to minimize frustration from frequent knockbacks. Bone Spur. Damage per spike increased from 6.75 to 7.5. Each volley-centered projectile no longer has a random launch spread and now always launches straight. Okay, so it's going to be more consistent shooting with the Bone Spur. The Spike Guard. Increased the angle from 104 to 180. Oh, wow. Ooh. But to compensate, the damage got reduced a little bit. Violent Leap. Post/recovery time for primary fire and quick melee increased from 0.3 seconds to 0.5 seconds. Jagged Wall health increased from 350 to 400. Knockback damage increased from 40 to 50. Damage interval increased from 1.5 to 1.75 seconds per target. So it's kind of a little bit like the damage intervals are larger, have increased. Airborne momentum lost by casting Downpour reduced from 90 to 50%. Okay, I want to see what this means in game. What do you mean airborne momentum? So I can't pull... This is the ultimate. I can't pull them down anymore? What is this? Minimum obstacle height to trigger Vault reduced from 1.75 to 1.25, which should allow Hazard to scale short obstacles more consistently. So some quality of by casting it. By casting Downpour. I don't know. We'll see. A lot of changes for the hero. I think this is going to feel a little bit different than he felt in the trial. I will do placements with Hazard and see how hard he can carry, but I think that he's going to be better than before. So, yeah, let's see. Again, if the hero is too strong, no problem. Please, hotfix. But up until then, let's learn the hero and see if he's actually that strong. Mauga. The overrun changes from the last patch have been great for enabling more active Mauga playstyles. We're converting some of his armor back to normal health. Okay, blah, 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 blah. 50 less armor, and they moved it to base health increase from 375 to 425. They moved it to health. Mauga is a little bit more killable right now. Orisa. Is this the infamous one tiny Orisa buff per patch? Armor increased from 300 to 325. Base health reduced from 175 to 150. Okay, tank here. Pull radius increased from 8.5 to 10.5. Okay, yes. Chat, this is good. This is good. Chat, this is good. Okay? Because although there's no reason to do this, we see consistency. Okay? We see consistency. Although Orisa's effectiveness dropped off further than expected, the removal of the Fortify heat reduction mechanic has had positive effects on gameplay by making her ammo resource more meaningful. I'll be honest with you. I remember that I heard Hadi say in game one time, when Orisa was meta, that I just learned yesterday that overheating, that you have a heat reduction mechanic. And then they removed it like 1 or 2 months afterwards. I don't know that a lot of players were actually aware of this, me included. I did not know this, but then they removed it. Anyway, we're keeping that change while walking back some of the armor health loss. We also think her Terra Surge ultimate ability could be more effective, so it now pulls enemies in from a further distance, but the damage range hasn't changed, so it won't be harder to get out of the area. So longer pull. So the pull is going to be bigger and stuff. You can get caught way easier. Peter the horse is here. Ramatra. I expect a Ram buff. I haven't seen Ram being played a lot. Ravenous Vortex now briefly interrupts horizontal momentum when first affecting a target. Slowing field now ignores barriers for line of sight. Oh. Ravenous Vortex will now be more effective at dealing with bursts of high-speed momentum, though this change does not have much effect on abilities that continuously move you for a duration like Reinhardt Charge or Diva boosters. Oh. This is not that small. I think that this is going to be pretty big. Now ignores barriers for line of sight. Question is, okay, it ignores barriers. This means that it doesn't go through barriers, but it ignores them. So it doesn't require line. You cannot block it with the shield anymore. Nice. Nice. I like it. Winton. Damage increased from 50 to 60. Ah, yes. Yes. Winton Leap now has higher maximum damage to better reward accuracy when landing directly next to a target, although it has damage fall off when landing further away. I will enjoy this as a support player. I will definitely enjoy this. Okay, that's it for tanks. Some questionable changes, but okay. Okay with this one. Hazard one, let's see. This one, understandable. This one, I don't know. Ramatra one, cool. This one, I don't know. Sure. Whatever. Just more Winton being played. I'm okay with Winton being played. I'm biased. I'm a Nana main, and they pair up really well. Now, moving on. DPSs, which already got, in my opinion, an absolutely gigantic buff with this. Right? They're more effective. They can secure kills better. Damage. Coach Gun can now be activated while affected by mobility locking abilities, but won't move Ash. There were some inconsistencies for when Coach Gun was disabled by mobility lock abilities. Now Ash will be able to activate Coach Gun while mobility is locked, since that Junkrat is still trapped, to knock back enemies but won't move herself. W change. W change. Because, you know, you're not going to get out of the Junkrat trap, but you're going to be able to put them away. W change. I love it. Although, I do feel like sometimes players will misclick this, but still, W. W with this one. Good. Faga. I expect a nerf. Yeah, I don't know. Cooldown increased from 8 to 9 seconds. She's just zooming all over the place. I expected her to receive a tiny nerf. And let's read. Farah is a difficult hero to deal with for many due to her high flying mobility and burst damage, reducing how often her horizontal movement cooldown is available to make it slightly more of a positioning commitment when used. Thank you. Sure. Understandable. Like it. Good change. 1 second. Ain't gonna change that much, but the timing will be a little bit different. It will reward Farahs that know how to play around cooldowns better. Alright. So Jorn. I expect... Sojin has been played for the last couple of seasons. Oh, no, I'm lying. Sojin was played recently because Mauga started being played again. And I think that probably they buff Soj. Sojourn? Because Sojourn is also good to get versus Orisa? I don't know. Let's see. Is this a buff or a nerf? Secondary fire damage scaling increased from 1 to 100 damage to 20 to 120 damage. Soj has received adjustments to increase the rate of her energy gain and shifted some power into her Disruptor Shot ability recently, though the secondary fire lacking in impact undermines her core gameplay fantasy as the railgun hero. We're adding some damage back to her and we'll keep a close eye on how powerful she ends up being. Well, I can... This is a lot of damage, right? What's the headshot multiplier? 225 HP. So, the headshot multiplier for Soj... It means it's like 2x, like 2. It's not 1.5. I think it's 1.5. It's 1.5, so you can one-shot 225 heroes. It's 180 damage, so 240 damage, chatting chat is. We'll test it out in game. I don't think you can secure a kill on a 250 HP hero. I have my doubts if you can secure a kill on a 225 HP hero. I think that a headshot multiplier is 2x, not 1.5. We'll see. But... Soj meta, maybe, inbound, especially with Orisa being buffed. I think we can see some Soj being played. Soldier. Biotic Field. Cooldown reduced from 18 to 15 seconds. Huh? Soldier could use a small increase to his effectiveness, and with changes to the damage roll passive, it's a good time to make his Biotic Field more available. So, wait. So they're giving... Okay. So, yeah. So, in case, like, you're liking a lot of sustaining fights, don't worry. Just make your soldier press E because DPS passive. I don't know about this one. Once every 15 seconds. This doesn't even, like... He's not gonna use it for his team or whatever. I don't understand this. He's gonna use it for himself when he's flanking once every 15 seconds. Whatever. It's okay. It's not on 10 seconds or 8 seconds. It's 15 seconds. Fine. Symmetra. Symmetra is performing quite well, but we like to further enable team play around an interesting ability like the Teleporter by making it more difficult to destroy. TP base shield health increase from 200 to 250. Oh, this way you're gonna make sure that your team will take the TP and go through the TP, you know? It's gonna be pretty hard to burst. Oh, wow. This is a big change. I think also like in the across all ratings. If you're gonna take the TP, that is, you know? But it's gonna be way harder to destroy the TP. At this moment, like before this, I felt like a lot of the times the TP had just a tiny, a sliver of health remaining. Now in plus 50, this just makes sure that your team takes the TP to 50 HP. Maybe some meta. Okay, Torbjorn. Torbjorn. Okay. What does Torbjorn do? Am I seeing this right? Forge Hammer. Damage increased from 55 to 70. Huh? Wait. Why does Bro do 70 damage with this, with the mini hammer? What is this? It's hammer time. What? What if you nano him and damage boost him with moisture or something? What is the reason behind like buffing the hammer? I don't understand this. Like, what is this? It's huge. Okay. Deploy target. Build time reduced from 3 to 2 point. Wait, let me just zoom out. What? Okay. Build time reduced from 3 to 2.5 seconds. So it deploys faster. And base health increased from 225 to 250. Ain't no way. Torbjorn meta. Chat, I have an announcement. Chatting chats, I have an announcement. I think it is time that I break into top 10 on DPS by playing Torbjorn only. You know, you can play Soch, you can play Cast, you can play Widow, you can play whatever. I think I'm gonna lock in the Torbjorn and get to top 500. To top 10, actually. Like, what is this? Wow. Okay, I want to see the explanation. We like to make the target more effective without increasing its damage. Actually, if you deploy the turret faster and it lasts longer because of more HP, the damage is increasing. If it is the enemies. Anyway, it now builds more quickly to better enable repositioning it for a faster pace of gameplay. We've also received a grievous oversight from moving to larger health pools, and Torbjorn's Forge Hammer will strike fear into his enemies once again. Wait, so you're telling me that Blizzard is saying that they forgot to buff Torbjorn's hammer and this is how it should have been from the beginning? Bro, they're trolling. Torbjorn presses E, Torbjorn pulls the hammer. Dude, this is... What? No. No. I really think Torbjorn is viable. I really think that Torbjorn will be playing like a little bit more with this. I mean, of course, I'm memeing along with the Forge Hammer and stuff. I'm memeing along with this. The target change is interesting, but paired up with the other changes with the DPS passive that just gets extended, you know, from 2 to 3 seconds, and the target just does this instantly. Wow. Just applies it for like one bullet. Wow. I'm scared if you like queue up and Torbjorn. I think Torbjorn is gonna be maybe a raid boss. We'll see. I haven't seen Toy being played that much recently, so it's gonna be interesting. Okay, Venture. Hopefully, Venture got some juicy buffs. Okay, Drill Dash. Cooldown rate is now faster anytime Burrow is active, rather than requiring the player to be underground. This is mostly a quality of life change that makes Venture's cooldown cycle more consistent, as they tend to activate Burrow while soaring through the air quite often. Okay, quality of life change, more fluid gameplay for them. Yeah, I did not expect Sim, Torbjorn, and Venture changes, honestly. I gotta clean my glasses after. Okay, that's it for DPSs. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay, moving on to supports. Baptiste. Regenerative Burst. Cooldown decreased from 15 to 14 seconds. And radius increased from 10 to 12 meters. Okay. Adjusting the values of a Regenerative Burst will increase Baptiste's self-survivability while also providing the greater support to his teammates. Okay. Clearly it's a buff. I miss playing Bop. I'm gonna enjoy playing some Baptiste again. 14 seconds. Here's what the thing, like, whenever you have like very big cooldowns, I feel like some heroes are not meta because of like 1 or 2 seconds that have been adjusted. You know, you gotta have like that sweet spot over there. Like whenever I was playing buff, I kind of wanted my regenerative burst available more, even my lamp a little bit more in the current meta and stuff. Now, this dropping from 15 to 14 seconds, okay. I don't know about the radius increase from 10 to 12 meters. Sure, it's gonna feel okay. Gonna feel okay. Brig, I expect Brig nerfs. Brig nerfs on something. Duration of Inspire reduced from 5 to 4 seconds. The duration has been reduced to limits Brigitte's Inspire uptime, while the healing per second remains unchanged, ensuring that healing output is unaffected when Inspire is triggered consistently. I think that this is a pretty big nerf for Brig, but I think she'll still be playable. You literally, it will reward you to get like a little bit better with how you trigger your Inspire passive for Brig. From 5 to 4 seconds. They could have went 4.5 seconds, especially because like you do not have a visual indicator of how much you have the Inspire up. You just have the audio cue, and I feel like a lot of players don't, me including sometimes, I'm like, do I have my Inspire up and stuff? I think it's going to be okay with this one. I think she's still playable. I don't think that this is going to make her literally unplayable. It will reward you with more active gameplay because you got to get your Inspire up a little bit faster, you know? 20% reduction, yeah. And also... yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think that this is, with how the game has been played in the last couple of patches, I'm okay with this. Might be a bit too much for seconds, maybe 4.5. It's fine. Ilagi, please buff the charge rate. We haven't played Ilagi for so long. Please make me shoot, like you said, pew, pew, just pew, pew, pew. Something like that. Please, 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 please. Captive Sun. Explosive radius increased from 8 to 10 meters. Yulagi's Captive Sun can be difficult to use effectively due to enemies' ability to dodge its effects. Increasing the radius will improve the consistency and overall value of the ultimate. Yeah, Ilagi is still bad. Lucio, self-healing penalty decreased from 60 to 40%. Decreased, okay. And Soundbagger now falls faster when used in mid-air. Huh? Wait, you can't Ajax anymore? You cannot Ajax anymore? The adjustment to Lucio's health pool has impacted his survivability in fights. This change will increase his durability in combat by improving his self-healing capabilities. Additionally, Soundbagger now falls faster while in mid-air, enabling more reactive and safer usage for higher positions. How fast will you cast your ultimate? We gotta test this out in game. Maybe I can finally play Lucio without feeling the pressure of my teammates seeing if I Ajax or not. The Ajax prevention season with this, I swear. The Ajax prevention change with this. It's gonna be... okay, so let's Ajax this for this. And this one, we'll see. Self-healing penalty decrease from 60 to 40%. You're going to be able to heal yourself a little bit more. Okay, so opinions on the patch and stuff. I think it's going to be pretty painful for supports to play in this because you're going to be... I know that their intention is to like not have high sustained metas and stuff, but I think that usually whenever this happens, you're going to result in... I just need more healing, smiley face, as the tank. I just need more healing. I'm taking damage from everywhere, and you're going to be stuck to playing heroes that are just going to pump a ton of heals onto your teammates because they're going to be taking damage from everywhere because the damage passive is going to be stronger. So it's not going to feel that cool to play. Eventually, I hope it's going to evolve slowly but surely into support, maybe focusing more on... the other side of the supporting kits other than the healing part, and actually like play around their abilities and do some damage rather than just stay behind them and hopefully try to out-sustain the damage passive. This will definitely like encourage the gameplay to be a little bit more damage oriented so it can focus on who the DPS is focusing. But I think in the beginning at least, support will still feel pretty bad to play with this. We'll see how it's gonna turn out and stuff. I'm super excited to get some Hazard games in, and I'm gonna be hoping in placements with him soon. And yeah, I don't know. Pretty upsetty with the support changes, especially for like for Lifeweaver, for Mercy, or maybe for Hilagi and stuff. The DPS ones kind of a question mark. The tank ones, okay, it's fine. All right. Let me know in the comments what do you think about Season 14? Is it 14, 15, or 16? Season, I literally forgot. Season 14 patch notes. And if you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe. Till next time, ML7 out.